Alright, I don't know how well my microphone is, but this is something everyone does, and this is a little different. Hold on, let me screw this in more. Alright, there. Perfect. Alright. It's 19:17 p.m. or 12:31:21. There's a broken chair. And a 100-year-old chair. Alright. We got about 6 more hours till the new year, till 2022. I've won 2021, and yeah, 2021 was really a game changer year for me. I'm gonna say this: it's probably the best year of my life so far. 2020 kind of, but towards maybe towards September or October, last quarter or so, really it was helping me get understand what the next year is gonna have for me. I remember when I first hit my first 100, and it took me almost 4 years to do that. And I'll do a video on the 23rd, me talking about the channel. It'd be 5 years. 5 years? And I went into 2021 with less than 110, between 100 and 110. I honestly do not remember. I'll probably have to go back and literally go look when I got every sub, if I can do that. Even though we got that Biden with as president, I'm not going to let him fuck with me. You just don't let people mess with you, man. That's all I'll say. Just ignore him. I'm not really political and all. My grandpa, he is very political. He'll always talk. He'll always, he'll nag about me talking political, which is where I got terms from. It's from him. He'll let me talk shit about everyone. Just everyone. I remember when I did my first scam baiting video, and it was actually my grandpa's idea. It was his idea to call up a telemarketer, just anyone who just calls you up just to nag you and waste your time. And this was right before the corona hit, And if you scroll down and find it, you'll probably find it. It's funniest firecracker video something blooper. And he would always hang up on them, and I would say, hey, I wouldn't hang up on him. He's like, oh, you're right. Oh. And we eventually did another one much later, and he didn't hang up. And she's like, good luck with that, Robert. I hope you the best of luck. And what I actually did is I jumped on the floor and collapsed to kind of sound like a body falling on the ground. It was freaking funny. That was 2020, and towards the end, I know October, I had 2 or 3 videos. One was 9 minutes long, 8-9 minutes long. The other one was 2 or 3. They were short, and my Hindi was just God dang. I wouldn't be able to if I totally got brainwashed from everything within a few years. If I only remember things from the past 6 months, I wouldn't even recognize that as me. I remember originally started off with Banjo, Teriyaki, Chutia, and a couple others. I think Mutter, Chode, Gandu, Randy. I kept saying the basic ones. And then I went on this crazy website, which I found out most of them are partially true translations, like Chachachod. That's where I picked up the Lo Midunan. I'm trying to figure it out. Alright, that's where I learned the Lo Midunan. It was Lo Midunan Band Cody. That's where I learned that at. I said it terribly, but I had friends help me, and I ended up saying it fluently, really fluently. And if you're new here, you're wondering what that means. It means go and give my dick to your sister if you can't fuck her yourself. And I eventually, Tech Baiter ended up finding me. I think it was on Reddit. I think he commented on one of the numbers I posted. I used to post a bunch of numbers on there. And I'll say this, r/scam numbers really helped. Back then, that would be if I couldn't find a number there, I couldn't find a number anywhere else. And then people told me about. And I watched JBTV's video from like, I don't know, 5 years now. It's tutorial on how to scam bait, and I found BombRTC and badnumbers.info on there. Both of which, well, I'll just say one of them I use. One of them I use. But there's a problem. There's problems with everything in life. So you just gotta, get rid of them. You just ignore them, or you just be one with the problem. And I remember, I'll say anything before, anything before June 20th of this year. Well, if you're watching this tomorrow, it'd be last year. Last June, alright? Last June, anything before that, I would say is old videos. But the old ones had probably the most, funny ones. There's the dirtiest scammer ever. The stinky pussy, dirty pussy, how do your daughter, stinky pussy, stink so much? You know it stinks so very much. The American pussy stink very much. Very, very much. Fuck your father, asshole. That one, I don't think that's exactly what he said. When the plumbers come to your home to fix up your pipes, you do like that right now. Oh, that was probably one of my favorites. But 2020, I'd say I had a few good ones. Because I do my escaping a little differently. My New Year's resolution is to do better at YouTube. Maybe I want to learn the entire Hindi language, but the problem with that is that there's no one teaching me. And you might be wondering, if you're not in the U.S., you're probably wondering, ask your school. My schools in the U.S. are weird. If the state is not requiring the school to teach you something, they're not going to even bother. They'll say, you'll learn that somewhere else. They don't care. And I would love to learn the entire language one day. Before I turn 18, which that's April 2023. And, I forgot the other side, the Jurassic World Dominion, Season 5 Camp Cretaceous, possibly Season 6, we don't know. All we know that they gotta make a Season 5. Anything after Season 5 is I don't know, who knows. Dominion is going to be a good movie. Even if you're a scam baiter, I would probably say watch it, because it's going to be good. Alright, back to the scam baiting part. And I remember, March or so, I eventually had a pretty good bump up. I finally put thumbnails in most of my videos back then. And even a lot of my old ones, I'm starting, if I get real bored, I'm I want to make a thumbnail. And I'll make some wild thumbnail of a angry Indian guy at his desk, and he's like, Mother Cho, Daddy Maki Cho, This guy's screaming. I'll color up the letters, and I'll make them cool looking just to get you to, pop out, and I'll throw in there the Tickle Me Elmo scammer. He laughs just like a Tickle Me Elmo, and I was half tempted in the video right after that call. It's freaking cold in here. If you see my breath, I was half tempted to play a sound effect of a Tickle Me Elmo laughing. It's on this side. What is that? And I didn't want to get copyrighted. The reason why I should probably play more Tinuk Tinuk Tana. Every time I upload, it'll say copyright claim. I'm oh fuck. So I'm alright, I waited a few months. They never really told me to stop, so I just did it again. I just you know what, I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna play mooing. Of course, I'm gonna light the firecracker. I was actually half tempted to wake up my grandpa by lighting a firecracker, and I'll probably upload the video later of me playing the megaphone siren and the air horn and the bike horn all together, waking him up. He's we're on a scaring each other war right now, and he definitely started that. I didn't start it. And I remember when I was a little younger, I remember this one time, I forgot to mute the people in my online school. There's 5 of us, and then the 2 teachers. Oh my god, they were just bawling. They were laughing their butts off. They're bro, how are you able to do that? I'm and one of those people was Cody. And you've seen him in a few of my videos. The audio is absolutely terrible. Nothing like this. It's really crisp microphone, in my opinion. Now, hopefully one day I'm gonna get me like a desktop. I'm gonna put it right here. Get me a really good desk, like a nice one. I mean, here's my chair I sit in. It's not like no damn PewDiePie chair. Imagine having one of them. I'm like $400. Who knows? Another New Year's resolution, obviously watch Dominion. Try to get in trouble with Universal Studios. Here's what you do to Universal Studios. This is what you do to them. Because they may have money on their hand, but we got numbers. If you go to a lot of my scan code videos, or just look up, right, if you're watching this right now and you look up Jurassic World Dominion toys, a lot of people are going to say F you, Universal, and DreamWorks and all that. Because they don't want their video to get taken down. And a lot of bigger YouTubers don't even talk about the toys. Like, they know about the toys. They don't want to mention them without getting, copyright striking and the video game taken down. Which is why you don't play audio in your video. I mean, one thing, if my sister's playing in the other room, I can probably say, oops, ain't my problem. Most people don't give a flying. Alright, back to scam baiting. Alright, scam baiting. Oh boy. I know in recent days I haven't been really getting a good number. I mean, I've been calling up that Travelers Help Desk recently, and that's, that gets old. You need to call up like Social Security or Amazon, the Geek Squad, Norton, all that. You need to call them up for once. What I'm going to do tomorrow is find the scammer, or I could just do a video at 12 a.m. when I call. I have a very funny idea. What I'm going to do, right when the ball drops, and I'll have it on how the clock in the background here, is I'll call up a scammer and I'll blow all the noise, like the megaphone. I'll get my grandpa to help me. Maybe I'll have him hold the megaphone with the siren right in the microphone. I know that hurts y'all's ears. And we'll say, congratulations, you are the first scammer of 2022. How does it feel? They'll be like, you motherfucker, you hurt my ears, bitch. You bitch. And about that, when I did the scam baiting on the meet, the teacher was like, Logan, that was inappropriate. And there was one that said inappropriate. I said, okay, don't ever go to my YouTube channel, because if you do, I'm just going to block you, right? I'm going to block y'all. Well, I'll say this. 2021 was a fantastic year, and I can't believe it went by that fast. Maybe when you're growing. All right, let's check my subscriber count right now. We got that 670 yet? Wow, yes. We're going to leave 2021 with 670 subscribers. I'm going to pause you guys. Over 95% of you guys are not subscribed. That makes me very, very sad. Alright, just take them, it takes literally this many seconds. This many seconds to hit the button and you make my day. Hopefully in 2022, other YouTubers like Scammer Payback understand about this channel where I can speak their language. I've had someone say that I speak more Hindi than in my videos than Scammer Payback, that he would in probably 2 or 3 of his videos, maybe 5 depending on how many he uploads. And I'm like, you really think so? And he's like, yeah. You'll find some people will scam bait when they'll yell at him in Hindi. That's 1 or 2 videos on their channel for a month or so. And they have other videos. But I'm a little different. I'll do it in every video. Any scam baiting video, I will yell at them in Hindi. Because that's what gets them the most reactions, the most golden ones. Because it's one thing calling them out about their scam. They'll just say, oh, so madam, we're not scamming. But when you say, like, tu scammer he maracho, maka busera, that's when they get like, oh shit, he can speak our language. So a lot of times they don't even, either I don't hear them or they're not even saying anything behind my back because they're scared I'm going to hear it and call them out. Hold on, I'm trying to find where I can. I am pretty bad with YouTube Studio and I want to learn more about it. Okay, for the entire year of 2021, we probably got over 198,000 channel views. We did about 3,627 watch time hours. 561 subscribers for the entire year and over 1,800,000 impressions, but like I don't know what that is. And every single one of the popular ones are all Jurassic World, and I would say the only like scam baiting ones I see, my most popular scam baiting is probably my favorite. Dirtiest scammer ever. And that's only got like 103. And I know there's more. Like my most popular video right now is probably any of my scan code videos. Because I've worked my butt off getting those. That's right. I put that on unlisted. Like if you see a video you see now, I put it on unlisted and I just don't like it. There's a lot of videos on here. Alright, the dude kicking the ball at the kids on an ice skating ring, that's an old ass video, and that was funny. That was funny, I'm sorry. Scammer versus Dating Maki Chut. How is that? Got 489 views, when some of the better ones were the one literally said, Dan Kelore, Dating Maki Chut. He sang that for at least a minute. It was funny. I'm sorry. That was funny. Alright. Since my videos are not designed for 12 and under. That's strange. 35 to 44 years of age. And then 25 to 34. That's pretty good. Middle-aged people. Oh gosh, where did people find them? How did people find my videos? Alright, from January, they were on the browse feature, which we need to do that more. That's where all the videos from, I'd say August to like October come in. The thing really doesn't spike till like May 2nd. And I bet you can probably look all this stuff up if you take the time to do so. What does it look like on my birthday? And you all, if you don't know my birthday, you're not a subscriber. I'm kidding. Alright, my birthday is 4/13. I was born on 2005. And I'll tell you this. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, I will do a draw my life. I am not kidding you. I will do it. I will be happy to do it. But we gotta get 1,000 subscribers before Dominion comes out. Which, if you don't know when that comes out June 10th, 2022. Basically next June. And even if we don't, even if it's afterwards, I'll probably sucker up and do it for you guys anyway. Because I really want to do it. There's a lot. There's going to be a lot of stuff in there. Bet there'll be dating boys. And be like, oh, that's why Retard Boy does that. Alright. We did really good this year, and I hope we can do better. I'll do YouTube as long as YouTube will let me. 2020 has been a very good year in my opinion. I hope 2022 is like this, but a million times better. I want to learn Hindi, and there are hopefully some of you out there at least acknowledge that I just want to be able to speak that language. Like, Imagine going to a Subway and just ordering in perfect Hindi. He'll be like, he'll ask me where did I learn such good Hindi, because I can speak that language. Somebody told me if you can roll your R, like in Hindi, you can speak a lot of different languages, not just Hindi. Alright, geography. Let's see where is everybody from? US, pretty cool. Then Mexico, which I know we're there. I know why the Mexicans are on here. If you go to my scan code videos, you'll see exactly why. They'll tell me to do a certain figure, and I gotta translate that. I'm like, oh gosh. Alright, we got UK, Brazil, and Canada. Where? Yeah, we got, alright, right now our channel. Alright, let's see. Let's go to the channel part on YouTube, because that tells you more. You're going to hear that song. No, you won't. No, you won't. And sometime in October or so, I did a legit community post, which I thought I'd never be able to do them. Back in like January, February, I didn't think I'd be able to get 200 until like now, but I was so wrong. 670. 209,266 views. I saw this comment. He's like, you need to get a better email address. I'm like, I made that name when I was 11. And it's sure as hell better than Logaladon 3687. Yeah, you're probably wondering, like, when did I make that name? I'm like, I'll tell you, I was 8. I put Ototus Megalodon and my name together. It does not make a perfect baby. It makes a Down syndrome baby. I need to do some more with Discord. I know a lot of you are like, well, hopefully we can arrange like scam baiting times, but the only reason why that never happens is rather simple but frustrating. I can't find a working number. And if you guys can find me a working number, we'll all have a very merry time scam baiting. We'll start yelling at them. We'll start with the scammers. And I'll teach you all some of my tricks how to get them to rage. I'll say one more thing. My favorite Hindi phrase is Metera papo. And I know, and you know who you are. You taught me that, and now you gotta deal with me saying Metera papo, and tu meri beti or tu mera beta hai. You gotta deal with me saying that, and if you don't know what Metera papo means, basically means I am your father, so you better fucking obey me. That's what it's like saying. And when you say stuff like that to them, that gets them like, holy crap, what we need to do. And you know who you are. Everybody like, no, Logan, don't. I want to talk shit to them, like in political. Like, get really political with these scammers and see what they do. That's like going up to a Trump lover and saying, oh, I love Biden, da. You're gonna get fucking shot with a 12-gauge shotgun. Bah! That's what. If you're not from the U.S., if you see a Biden lover go up to a Trump lover and say I love Biden, sure as hell that Trump lover is gonna make fun of them. And something you can look at on YouTube is people, especially in 2019, people wearing the MAGA hats out in public. And there's this one in particular where this Indian man and his friend went out wearing MAGA hats, and they got freaking this girl in like this, I don't know, this Ewok looking costume. They're throwing eggs like shoo. Start throwing eggs at him, and this one guy who was, making a very friendly conversation about their political beliefs, same side, just so you know. Someone literally the same girl went through and put a milkshake in his face, like, bah! And I don't know what happened after that. I might have to go back and watch it, because it's funny. I feel bad for the poor guy. Alright guys, I'm going to get off here. It's 7:43 p.m. And if you're also wondering, if you really made it this far, did you really want to listen to my voice for almost a half an hour? Alright, about the 2 reviews, that didn't come in today. It missed the truck. So it's going to probably more than likely come in tomorrow or Monday. We'll definitely have that video out by Monday. Tuesday at the absolute latest. And Tuesday, I go back to school. School is a bitch. And I don't think I have another break for at least 4 days till probably my birthday. When I'm gonna cry.